Welcome into the recap of the Bulls' blowout loss to one of the better teams in the NBA, a team that can win a championship with one of the best players I've ever seen. The San Antonio Spurs drill the Bulls tonight at the United Center. I'm David Kaplan. It's brought to you by our great partners at the Chicagoland and Northwest Indiana Chevy dealers. They are the official truck partners of the Chicago Bears, and our great partners at Tasty Trade. Whatever you trade, stocks, crypto, futures, options, you should always do it at tastytrade.com. Well, the Bulls made news, unfortunate news today when they had to release Jaden Ivey, the former Purdue All-American who they acquired in a deal at the deadline from the Detroit Pistons. We'll get to that in a moment. I watched one of the great talents I have ever seen play tonight. You had baseball, both teams, Cubs and Sox, playing tonight. Both were winners. You can check the recaps out right here. They're up on our channel. And then I watched the Bulls and the San Antonio Spurs and Victor Wembanyama. That guy is ridiculous. One of the most gifted, impossible to guard guys I have ever seen at any level of basketball. He's 7'6". He puts the ball on the deck. He hits threes. And tonight he had a career night. And you looked at this matchup, you thought, who's guarding him for the Chicago Bulls? They're banged up. They traded away most of their guys. Wembanyama tonight, 41 points, 16 rebounds, 4 assists, a steal, and 3 blocks. Those numbers are insane. The game ended in the second quarter because the Bulls were down 1 at the end of one quarter, and then they gave up a 16-point blowout advantage to the Spurs in the second quarter. Bulls were outscored by 3 in the third, outscored them by 5 down the stretch because everybody was mailing it in and sitting down and not worried about a team that was way up the track in the Chicago Bulls. Quick look at their numbers, and I'll tell you what happened today. Buzelis didn't have a great game, 12 points and 6 rebounds. Okoro only had 6. 15 for Yabusele. Giddey, 9, 7, and 10. 23 for Trey Jones to lead the way. And you heard the numbers on Wembanyama. That guy is ridiculous. And then Stephon Castle, 21, 8, and 10. He's ridiculous as well. Blowout win for the Spurs. Earlier today, Jaden Ivey, who's been very, very vocal about his religious leanings, went on his Instagram Live and did a lengthy session, and the NBA and the Bulls determined his comments about the LGBTQ community were not in line with the league, not in line with the Bulls, and he was released this afternoon by the organization. The sad thing is, many in the league said they wouldn't trade for him because they were afraid of what might happen with something along these lines. The Bulls, they didn't heed anybody's warnings, and they brought this guy in, and now he played 4 games. Get out. Gone. Jerry, you need to clean house in your front office. They're terrible. They're awful. Bulls get drilled tonight by a really good Spurs team. That Spurs team, 57 wins. They can win a title. They're that good. Have a great rest of your night. Appreciate you greatly. See you in the morning on Kappa J Hood. Take that.